And now, please welcome your...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Rangers.
So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, Jacob deGrom. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carter sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That just misses. It's 2 and 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Two outs. Drilled out towards left center field. That one is back. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Teoscar Hernandez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. deGrom, 36 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering upstairs. deGrom, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 out, space is empty. Draws the walk there.
Ball. Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Will Smith to the plate. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Fly ball to right. Garcia makes the catch. And that is that. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
First
Ball.
pitch misses.
Let's go, Marcus.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Batting second.
Now it's Corey Seager.
Seager.
And that's
Ball one.
outside. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. One out, base is empty.
Come on, Corey.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Wyatt Langford digs in now. That's
1-0.
way outside. 1-0. Now this is in the air down the line. Pajes sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Back in Arlington, and here is Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Let's go, Texas.
Let's go, Rangers. Come on, let's score some runs.
DeGrom back to work. That's a
That's
little
a ball.
high. Ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Late on that fastball.
Love to
One
see
ball,
it.
one
Power
strike.
versus power right there.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. Popped foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting ninth, the second
And now the rookie second
Number 6.
baseman. just missed. Off the
Ball
mark
2.
there. Now 2-0.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Fought off foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back. And now here's the veteran DH, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Come on, Rangers!
And immediately pumps in a strike to the
No
left-handed
ball.
hitter.
1 strike.
Now the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1-2.
That one
2-2.
not close. 2-2. That one to first. Makes a sliding stop. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the
That's
movement
it.
on that play.
No right
Footwork was
field. That's
excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course,
Yeah.
the most important part was getting the out.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That one hit to right. Pajes on his way over. He's got it. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Come on, Texas, let's go!
Josh Young,
Inside.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next
All right.
offering is in for a strike. Way high.
2-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani. And the Rangers set down in order. They're down 1-0. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The other way, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here comes Tommy Edman. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Betts at second with nobody out. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's already homered in this game. Inside, and that's ball one.
1-0.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Let's go, Rangers.
Swings through that.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Here we go, Rangers!
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
No strikes.
Foul ball there. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Betts around third. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Evan Carter. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss, strike one.
From a pitcher's
ball,
perspective,
one
that's a
strike.
beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting it, the first baseman, Jake Berger.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And
Ball.
that is downstairs. Ball one. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right
Batting
now.
up, the catcher, Jonah Heim.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. That's a strike. And the 0-1. And the
Ball.
pitch is outside, ball one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1-2.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there. They still trail 1-0. Back at Globe Life Field. Out of the fourth. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Smith.
Let's go, Rangers!
And that's a little high.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And another ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fastball for a strike. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
The third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Muncy,
1 ball,
a former
no strike.
All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one.
Sometimes
1-1.
being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And next for LA, Andy Pajes struck out looking his first time. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Fly ball down the line. Garcia snags it on the run. And here is Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
1-0.
DeGrom checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to
One
that
ball,
velocity.
1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses down and away.
2-2.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back in Arlington, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Marcus Semien.
Simeon.
Let's go Rangers! Yeah, Rangers!
And a foul ball.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So now it's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 so far.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Betts whips it to first. And Seager is set down.
The left fielder, Wyatt.
Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, flied to right his first time.
Come on, Rangers, let's go!
First
Ball.
offering, and it just misses. And
Ball.
another ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Here we go.
Now batting, the designated
And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
Swing and a miss.
Strike.
Ugly swing right there.
He's pitching
No
well,
ball.
but not throwing a
1
ton
strike.
of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
he made it.
Ohtani keeping him close.
Ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Two.
In the dirt. Comes the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rangers nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in is the speedy number 6. DeGrom back to work. And that one a little bit high. Action in the pen down there. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Milner, the lefty, warming up as well. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Langford pulls it down, and there's one down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop,
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 2. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man.
Down.
They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 balls, no strikes to count. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and Betts is gone.
the center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Here we go, Rangers.
Check swing, and he went. It's strike one on Edman. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Langford gets under it, reaches for it, but it's foul.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that is strike 1. That's in there.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
1-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh.
Here's Josh Young. Struck out swinging his first time. That missed by a lot. 1-0. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. The
2-0
Dodgers up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Next
Ball 3,
offering
that's up.
upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's ball
That's
4.
a ball. Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Carter in the box now. Takes strike 1. Not
1-1.
close with that one. And it's a ball and a strike. And the
2-1.
sweeper misses for a ball. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes,
2 balls,
may see
2
some
strikes.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, 2 ball. Freeman tossed to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rangers nothing.
Now pitching for
Taking
the
over on the
Rangers,
mound for the Rangers, Sean Armstrong.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one.
Freddie Freeman.
Late with the swing there.
You know, these Dodgers putting
No
together some
ball.
really good
1
at-bats
strike.
in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And that one
1-2.
missing inside a sharp slider.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fastball
Ball 2.
is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Carter under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Let's go, Rangers! Come on, Rangers!
Ground ball left side. Young tossed to
He's
first. And Hernandez is out.
The batter, the catcher, Will Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith.
All right, Rangers!
And the sweeper is in for a strike. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Luke Jackson up and throwing. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive. Fair ball.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here's Muncy to hit. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And ball one. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missed.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Just missing there. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Jake Berger.
The first baseman, Jake Berger.
And the first offering is not close. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim, went down on strikes his first time through. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Back to the top of the lineup, Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Seager stands in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
D-Rod.
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. One left for Texas. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hobie Milner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hobie Milner.
Well, one-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching.
Go, Texas!
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sit him down!
Stays alive.
Strike him out!
That
2-2.
one not close. The count now 2-2.
Sit him down!
And
Ball
that
3.
just misses.
Boog, I'm not sure
Full
how
count.
he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
All right, Rangers.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Let's go, Texas!
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch is outside. Ground ball right side. And
Foul
that's
ball.
just foul.
Sit him down!
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Now it's the second baseman. The sliding play at short. Fires to first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. The shortstop
1-0.
takes a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sit him down!
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. to third. And foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
The rare K for Mookie. 1 left for L.A., but they still lead it 1-0. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Wyatt Langford. Swung on, belted. Going back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. And now Jack Peterson. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott, a left-hander, also throwing. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 2. 2-1.
That's outside. And the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
To the right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and Peterson retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that one's a little bit low. Counts full, 3-2. Josh Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Strike 3, Shohei gets the K. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rangers nothing.
Now pitching for the
So they
Rangers,
turn things over to the righty, Jacob
number
Webb.
71, Jacob Webb.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9.
1-1.
Not even close there. 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, got him swinging. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Seager in the box now, takes strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one fouled off. Ball 1 there. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Way high with that one. 1-0. Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Next offering upstairs.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And it's filled up.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.